How are you, my internet family, and welcome back for another Food Diary Friday. So, since last week's, or the week beforehand's Food Diary Friday, this one here, what did you go and do? Tell them what you did.
I had a little incident.
He had a bloody heart attack. And I've made a video about that, and it was an awful few days. But he's off work now for a couple of weeks, and I'm looking after you, and I'm minding you. So yeah, big, huge thing to go through for any family, and I really want to thank you all from the bottom of my heart for the support under that video. And so many of you, I've realised, have gone through the same thing, where either you've lost parents or your parents have, it's happened to them and you've had the fear of losing them. So it's just really given us both a kick up the arse, hasn't it?
Well, it gave me a big fucking kick up the arse.
Good. So you guys know I try and make the best choices that I can with my diet. I'm very pro balance, and I don't like doing anything to extremes. It's just not, it doesn't work for me. I've done it before. However, with something like this happening, like Dad really has to change his way. So he was eating a quite high fat diet, would you say?
Since the other operation, yeah.
Yeah, so he had another operation this year, and he just wasn't eating very good ever since then, and also just not eating enough fruit and veg, and not being so active. I've committed to changing my ways along with Dad, and so a lot of changes happening around here, and I'm going to show you guys a montage of loads of random things we had to eat this past week. And what you'll notice is, like, there's way more colour in there. We're trying to focus on including good things rather than eliminating bad things, but we're just trying to make better choices when we have a choice. And there's something I have to tell you about, because it's something I'm getting on board with. Dad's getting on board with it, and I'd love if you guys would get on board with this too.
We need a word that describes a community of individuals who are committed to reducing their consumption of meat and can encourage others to reduce their consumption. It is my hope that this word is Reducetarian, and that it can inspire a community of individuals to simply eat less meat.
Before I continue, food montage. Take it away! A lot of you will have seen my video about why I'm no longer vegan, and will know of the fact that a lot of vegans despise me for abandoning them. I've shared my reasons already for why I stopped that. However, I watched the TED Talks with Dad. You liked it too, didn't you? Didn't you?
The
It was a guy talking about a movement he started. He likes to refer to himself as a Reducetarian. I think that's how you pronounce it. And I'm going to leave the TED Talks linked down below.
He talks about how reducing your animal product intake can improve yourself. And your surroundings and your environment.
Yeah, and
stop the fighting between vegans and non-vegans.
And vegetarians. And yeah, because like he mentioned how 95% of the world are not vegetarian, even like not even vegetarian, and how in years and years and years that percentage hasn't changed. So for the 95% of us who are either unwilling or unable to completely cut out a whole part of our diet and stuff like that, we can still make a lot of changes. So for Dad, for example, he's to watch his saturated fat intake and also like sugar, artificial, like added in sugars into processed foods, because that's inflammatory. So I'm doing my best now to try and cook with better fats, and we're having like avocado a lot and nuts and things like that for our fat. Every night after dinner we're both having a small glass of red wine and some dark chocolate, like every single night, so we have that little treat to look forward to at the end of the night. And then one day a week we are gonna still be like having a takeaway or just having whatever we want, basically. So if I had a really bad craving for something during the week, I'm just gonna stock it in. But I haven't had cravings for anything since this happened. It's like, I don't know, I feel like before this happened my drive to be healthy was very different. Like I now realize the direct impact of diet on your health. Like I always knew, but it was never real to me before. I'm sure it was the same with you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, like we've talked about this loads of times, how this can affect this and this can cause this, but
you don't know what's coming until it fucking happens.
Till it happens, yeah. And it was so scary, like so scary. And just, we've been watching loads of documentaries and stuff, and even things like if you have fish oil in the mornings, your risk of cardiac arrest or whatever is reduced hugely. And so there's loads of things you can do. We're both now having supplements every morning, which is something I used to do, and it's a habit I just fell out of. And that's the thing, I want any changes that we're making to become lifelong habits. And if I go away, I'm still going to drink. I'm still going to enjoy, a bit more cake maybe. But just in general, like on a day-to-day basis, I want to have like more vegetables than I have been eating in recent weeks. I want to walk more. So we're going on daily walks together.
Reduce red meat.
Reducing red meat to like maybe once a week. We haven't even had meat since, like, we've been having a lot of fish. Not a lot of fish, but like we've been having fish instead of meat, and then vegetarian dinners. I got these new books by Jamie Oliver, so he has these new superfoods recipe books. Where are they? So I still have Nigella, and she will still be frequent member of the household. However, we're going to be making a lot of meals out of these books here. So we've got Jamie Oliver's Superfood Family Classics, Everyday Superfood, and then we have the Happy Pair, my two YouTube friends from Ireland. They've got great cookbooks, and then also Get the Glow by Madeline Shaw, who's also a YouTuber. So yeah, it's like a simple case of just planning and being on top of things. He's off the cigarettes as well.
Cigarettes. E-cigarette.
E-cig.
E-cigarette.
E-cig. Are any of you guys using that? It's helping you, right?
Yeah, no urge in 10 days.
So yeah, I've kind of been like washed over with this respect for my body that I didn't have before. Like, I want to treat my body like the temple that it is.
I know what you're filled with. You're filled with this.
What? See, you're not allowed to die, Dad. Like, you make me laugh too much. You're not going anywhere.
Not yet.
So he has another operation in a month's time for more stents in his heart, and it's been really nice. Like, we both feel really nice and like light and fresh and kind of wide awake when we go on walks, and like I'm waking up easier and sleeping better. Like, everything is just better when I'm not overloaded. I feel like my diet has been okay, but like the whole point of these food diaries as well, it's to share my journey with you guys, but it's as much for me as it is for you. And watching back over them, like, they're not so bad, but at the same time, if I show you a food diary where, like, I'm eating out or whatever and having cake and stuff like that, I was doing that very often. I mean, literally like 4 nights a week I was eating out. I eat out a lot because I go to a lot of meetings and I'm away a lot with work. I missed cooking frequently, and I missed kind of just piling up on fruit and veg and things like that. So yeah, I hope this motivates you guys to make your parents eat a little bit better, or maybe do it with them and encourage them to bloody be around for your children.
And eat the vegetables on the table, they're not decorations.
Yeah, a fruit bowl is not like a lot. That's so true.
It
used to be a decoration. We used to just fill it and just look at it.
And wait, it got smelly and then threw it out.
Yeah, wait until it all went off. I love if we could all get our parents on a nice, healthier bandwagon and not go to extremes, not freak out and not obsess over it. This is just, it's so different for me. Like, it's not like before where I would get really freaked. I can't even explain it. It's just having had orthorexia and having been there and also wanted to eat well for the wrong reasons, like, which are control and weight. Like, just now it's okay to like want to eat well to lose weight. I'm not saying it's not okay. What I mean is that was the only reason I wanted to change my habits, whereas it should be for your health, and with health comes a healthy body anyway. That's like a side effect of it. So maybe try and
then portion size.
Portions.
My problem.
Yes. So Dad, yeah, you would eat like
double the portions you were eating.
Double the portions. And the thing is, when you're eating like healthy things, you feel full, you feel very satisfied. Like, I've been stuffed all week, and you have this transition period as well when you're eating good, where you get like bloated and gassy. It's normal and it'll go away, I hope to God. So yeah, there's some changes that's happening around here, and I'd love to know how you're getting on down below in a comment. And also, if you've any like number one health tip, what's your number one tip for good health, leave that in a comment, because we're going to read through all of them and I'm going to enforce them all on the household. You excited?
Yeah.
Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you again next week's Food Diary Friday.
Bye.